I took a number of bicycle trips this week. One of my favorite destinations is the Orlando's Wetland Park. It's a pretty smooth ride in a relaxing outdoor environment. It may not be super challenging, but it is beautiful and refreshing. On my old Gary Fisher Leinenkugel Special Edition, the 26-inch wheels give me a close to the trail feel and keep me moving along at a leisurely pace that allows me to take in some of the bird-infused scenery. I visited the Orlando Wetlands Park a lot this fall, and there was often something new to see each trip. Birds are not the only wildlife at the park. You can see a lot of gators, as I did on a recent visit. As the Orlando Wetlands Park is closed until February, I found other places to ride this week as well. Of course, I often ride in my neighborhood. High-speed traffic makes the ride stressful. According to a recent article in the Tampa Tribune, Florida has the highest rate of bicycling deaths of any state in the nation. A new mountain bike park opened up in Orlando called the Orlando Mountain Bike Park. It is a fun biking diversion. It has some mogul trails, but the real treat is the wooded mountain bike trail. A number of forks really crams a lot of riding into a small area. The mountain bike park reflects a growing awareness of the necessity of multimodal forms of transportation and the importance of bicycles. Unfortunately, the prices of mountain bikes are really high these days. Lower cost mountain bikes are using extremely substandard derailleurs and components that are not ready to ride on trails. They basically require an upgrade immediately to be trail ready. The production of substandard bikes can raise the overall costs when consumers avoid those bikes altogether. The cost of decent bikes rises to cover the costs of the unmarketable merchandise. In essence, when people buy a functional bike, they are essentially paying for the toxic bikes that won't sell. Consumer confusion over what constitutes a functional bike further adds to problems as some consumers are victimized by the purchase of bikes that are not trail ready, not fit for the particular purpose of mountain biking. It's often more expensive for them to subsequently upgrade the bike, thus completing a cycle that leaves everyone worse off. If bike manufacturers offered fewer, higher quality models, only those that were truly ready to ride, the overall price of mountain bikes could be lowered and consumer needs would certainly be met. The most obvious trap appears to be the inclusion of derailleurs that are not suitable for trail riding. Whether I find a new bike or simply fix up my existing bike, my goal is to ride the trails, not get taken for a ride. Wishing you all happy trails from Orlando.